Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bambi's Favorite Things. I had no intention on making a video today, but I was craving my kombucha squash soup, and then I thought, maybe everyone else would appreciate this too. I know it's August and it's 100 degrees, if not more, in other parts of the country, but I'm craving this. And here's the thing, I was gone for a few days, and when you eat out, you have no control over what's in your food. Even when you ask the waiter or the waitress, they're pretty much cooking everything in seed oils, even if you get an omelet. You know, an omelet, when I make it for myself at home, I could cook it in grass-fed butter. I'm sure in the restaurant they're using seed oils. So when you come home, or when I come home, my body feels out of sorts. And besides, my niece had asked me, I guess she has a few clients who have had surgeries, and she said, can you please post some of the soups that you made for yourself when you were healing from your surgeries? And this is one of them. Hands down, kombucha squash kind of looks like a cantaloupe, but on the outside, tastes nothing like an acorn squash. How would I describe this? This is a cross between, in my opinion, a cross between pumpkin and sweet potato without being sweet. It has a distinct flavor all its own. You're just going to have to get it. And for some reason, they always put these right next to the acorn squash. And one time I sent somebody to the store to get me one, and they brought back the acorn squash. And to me, an acorn squash has absolutely no flavor. I don't like them at all. But these are absolutely wonderful. Now, normally when I cook these for myself, I'll cook them with chicken, and I roast them in the oven. I toss them in olive oil and some seasoning, and they're just so good. But I wanted to show you how easy this is. So I did a whole bowl of them. You know, I cut everything today ahead of time because my best friend told me that my cooking videos were too long. But then I saw what she was watching, and she's watching all those videos with the special effects. That's never going to be me. I don't want to do that. I just want to be a girl in her kitchen cooking recipes. But I can streamline it. So as you saw, that was really easy. Oh, and here's the thing. Kombucha squash are really, really hard. Hard like a pumpkin, or if you've ever cut a jicama, they're hard like that. So what I do is I take this little corn skewer and I poke it a couple of times, par cook it for 30 minutes, which is what I did for this, because there's no way I could have cut all this up like that. So I par cook it for 30 minutes. Then it's like a teeny bit soft. I let it cool completely, cut it in half, take out the seeds, and then just cut it up. And then this is the only thing I take the skin off for, is for the soup, because I'm going to be using an immersion blender. And because, you know, I get home after eating all that food that I'm not not that I'm not supposed to be eating, but I'm sure it was all the seed oils. And my body says, yeah, if you don't start being nice to me, I'm going to shut you down. So we're being nice to her. So in this recipe, there's a half of an onion. There's how many leeks? There was 2 leeks, and always clean, cut in half and dice it up, and really rinse leeks good, because for some reason they always are filled with this sandy dirt. A couple of stalks of celery, a couple of carrots, and then the star of the show, a whole kombucha. Oh, and then I always use a Yukon Gold. Yukon Gold potatoes. I mean, I've used a russet, and you can use a russet. But this tends to be more buttery and creamy. And since I never use flour or even arrowroot in my soups, I let the veggies I use thicken it. This is the best for this soup. And then I will also microplane a couple of thingies of garlic, and then all of my spices. So I'm going to do a little bit different today. My girlfriend gave me a device. We're going to try that out today. So talking to you here, then I'm going to go over the bowl and show you what I'm doing, because somebody else told me that would help them with the recipe. Instead of me showing you like this, I'm going to show you over the pot. Okay, so be back. Hey everybody, here we go. We're going to start with some olive oil in the pan. Then I'm going to put, sorry folks, I'm just trying out a new device. Onion. Don't worry, I'll give you a view over the pot. Carrots and onions. Leeks. And then at this stage, I actually put some grass-fed butter, so I'm going to get some of that. I don't know, that's like a quarter of a stick. I'm listening to some Bruno while I'm cooking. When I cook here by myself, I dance around the kitchen and play really nice music. Okay, I'm going to let this cook down a little bit and I'll show you what it looks like and then I'll come back. It is rendered down enough. I want you to see it. Should look like that. Oh, I hope you saw that. Okay. Now, star of the show is the kombucha. Such a pretty color. And then I put 32 ounces of beef bone broth. You could put chicken, I guess, but I just think the beef gives this really great flavor. Okay, so 32 ounces of the beef bone broth. Then I put 4 cups of filtered water. I don't know what this is. 2 tablespoons, I guess, of nutritional yeast. Some coconut aminos. You're just going to have to do that to taste. And a little bit of apple cider vinegar. It's probably a tablespoon. This is a big scoop from a teaspoon. I don't know how much that is. You're just going to have to guess. Okay, now I'm using this. The same one I used in my bone broth soup is the umami from Trader Joe's. I just put a few shakes in there. Sea salt, probably a tablespoon. I use this onion salt from Trader Joe's. Turmeric, a few shakes. I'm going to show you what this looks like, don't worry. Because once this is done, and this is garlic powder. Black pepper. Let me stir it and then I'll show you. The before and after, it's so different. Okay, here's what it looks like. Now you're going to let it cook for 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what the next process is. Hey everyone, I realized I didn't put in the potatoes or the garlic, but I already added that in. And I realized when I was looking at the video that I didn't tell you what that red stuff was, and that was tomato paste. So make sure Make sure you add in the potatoes, the garlic, and the tomato paste. Okay, be back. Okay, folks, it's been 30 to 40 minutes, and now it's immersion blender time. I'm going to try to hold the camera in one hand over the soup pot and use the immersion blender with the other. Let's see how that goes. And then what I do is I taste it. And then I'll know if I need to add some more seasoning, some more water. Sometimes I even put a squeeze of lemon. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to grab this. And here we go. All the soups that I made for myself after any surgery, I use the immersion blender because it makes it really easy on your digestive system to break down this food. And you want to make it as easy as possible on your gut after a surgery. And this is so good for you. There's lots of vitamin A in here. Vitamin C, vitamin E. Okay, I'm liking the consistency. Let me see if I need it to add any ingredients. Yes, it needs more salt, so hold on. Okay, I put more salt, but I also think it needs a little lemon. I don't think the acid from the apple cider vinegar was enough. And most of my soups, I do put a lemon in the end. You probably saw that if you watched my bone broth recipe. So what I'll do is I'm going to let this cook for a little while longer. Then I'm going to taste it. And if it's the flavor I want, we'll be right back. Okay, folks, it came out perfect. And I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to make it a little, just going to get a little bit just so you can see. Now you don't have to put creme fraiche on it. I do because I like how it tastes. But what I do is get a little dollop of creme fraiche, and the heat will start to melt it. It tastes so good. It's so healing for your body. And like I said in the video, it has a lot of vitamin A. So not just the retinol that you're putting on your face with the tretinoin, but this is really good. Vitamin A and C, lots of it are in here, and it's so yummy and it's so good. Sorry. A really, really, really good healing soup. So now I have a filthy, dirty kitchen, so I'm gonna clean it all up. Okay, folks, remember, if you see a need, do the deed.